this video, I'm gonna share with you guys 5 ways to do like a liquid cleanse so that your skin gets all glowy, shiny, beautiful with natural means. If this is something that you're interested in, stay tuned and keep watching. Hi everyone, my name is Handmade. I am the founder of Avec, and this is my YouTube channel where I share all things yoga therapy related, health, healing, nutrition. And this skin series is really one that many people have requested from me. What I wanted to actually do is take some time to do a thorough series of several videos of what you could do to get like radiant glowing skin naturally. In this video, I'm just purely going to talk about cleanses because that's really the first thing you should do. Step 1 is going to be doing a liver cleanse. Your liver is meant to process hormones and get rid of junk and gunk and everything in the body that needs to be eliminated and go through the liver. And if the liver is blocked or clogged up, everything else is gonna go to the largest organ, take care of its business. The largest organ in the body is the skin. The skin is gonna take the hit of everything. So the first thing you wanna do is make sure that all the organs in the body that are meant to detoxify and get rid of things for you and are not will end up showing on your face. First step is to cleanse the liver. Think liver, 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 and liver again. Because the liver is the part of the body where, especially for females, like when it comes to hormones, where when we get those like little bumpiness, it's not really, it might not even be pimples, but it just might be like the texture of the skin is like bumpy. Especially it happens like during pregnancy when your hormones are like firing up, depending on whether or not you have a boy or a girl. Basically just when you're hormonal, your skin is like uneven. It's like patchy or like it's bumpy, right? And one of the reasons for that is that a lot of the foods that we ingest are actually, there's hormones that have been injected into them, especially with chicken. And there's a lot of like pseudo estrogen in chicken, which means that in the receptors in the body where estrogen is supposed to be held onto and like be processed, there's a whole bunch of pseudo estrogen that's there, which means the estrogen in the liver cannot really truly process itself, or it has way too much estrogen in the body and it's just kind of like being backlogged. You really need the liver to be clear in order for you to kind of like get everything going. So number 1, step 1 for sure is going to be cleansing the liver. And the first thing you could do, a liquid thing, is super easy. Basically what I do is I get like a pitcher like this. It's about 100 milliliters of water. What you want to do in like a pitcher like that is basically squeeze 2 lemons. So you can squeeze 2 lemons here, and then as much ginger as you can tolerate. And I usually like to put like a whole bunch, like a lot of ginger. It's basically as much as I could like shove in there and create like a tincture. A tincture is basically kind of like thick fluid, and you want to boil the water and then let it cool for a little bit and then put it in the pitcher, squeeze the lemon inside, and then with the ginger, and let it sit there for a little bit. And throughout the day, for 3 days, you want to like kind of like sip it throughout the day. So it's just like little sips. So doing your work, but taking little sips throughout the day. And this kind of over time, you'll see that it'll be gentle on your stomach. Because at least for me, after 3 days, the amount of ginger that I put in there is so high that my stomach lining kind of gets a little irritated. Definitely decrease the ginger if you want, but the ginger is for the anti-inflammatory component. So basically with skin, it's like anything in the body that's inflamed, it's going to cause mucus and everything's going to be inefficient and it's not going to do its job. If you deflame it, everything's gonna work efficiently. Mucus is gonna clear up, and that reflects on the skin for sure. You'll notice within 3 days, that's the thing that's gonna change the most, is like your skin is gonna be like radiant and your poop is gonna be amazing. Like elimination is gonna be another thing that we're gonna cover in the end of this video. You just wanna cleanse your whole body. It's kind of like an internal scrub. We're gonna do a later video about skin scrubs and things like that, but this is kind of like all skin stuff should begin from the inside out, not the outside in. People usually think about skincare products, or like when they're thinking about skincare routines, they're like thinking about that I'm gonna recommend like a product to them. No, no. The first thing I'm gonna get you to do is clean your inside. Then that's gonna naturally reflect on your skin, like, because health is beauty. And that starts from the inside. That's the first liquid thing. We're gonna move on to the second. The second one is by far gonna be the thing that you're really gonna, oh my gosh, it's the best, and that is green drinks. And green drinks, let me actually just show you. Look at this. This is, top part is like kale, and the bottom part is like cucumber. And this is, I usually also put celery in there as well, and lemon. There's 2 lemons in here, and this is quite a large jug, and this is what it will look like. If there's celery in here, it will kind of look a little bit lighter. You wanna do green drinks drink. And every time I shoot a video, I usually drink this before, because I'm just actually drinking this every morning. Not this much. I usually share this with other people in my house. This much is left for me. I don't share a lot. Because I want more of it. And usually other people don't really like so much green drink. They can only handle like just like a little tiny cup, but really you need a good solid amount for it to like go through your entire intestine and like cleanse things out and really help bowel movements to release. You'll notice immediately after that you release, you will also like notice your skin. So this one, a green drink, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes after you drink it, you'll notice like glowing skin, like almost immediately after. Green drink, I mean, it's just good for your entire body. Let's be real. Practice that I highly recommend everyone to like do. If I'm really doing a serious cleanse, I'll just do celery juice, kind of like worth like all the whole internal cleanse that I'm trying to do. But this is more like, this is for taste. This is delicious. So there's kale, 2 cucumbers, and celery, like a bunch, like a giant bunch of kale. I usually like to put a lot of kale because the more kale you put in there, the better it tastes. But with everything combined, with the 2 lemons squeezed in it to help the liquid absorption in the body, the minerals, it literally is the best thing in the world. So I don't usually like sweet green drinks, but if this is like too savory for you, or if this is not your thing, you can add like apple in it, green apples. Like try not to put the sweeter things, because I'm gonna talk about later on in the video, sugar is the no-no. So I could repeat that in all the videos that I do when it comes to the skin. Third liquid thing that I'm gonna talk about is actually from the other side. It's gonna be enema. And enema is like when you flush fluid up your rectum and then you clean the colon, the large intestine, which is the last part of your body, holds all the poop. And with that is that like along the colon, you can have like plaque or like things build up there that kind of block it. And the colon actually has a huge job of like regulating the fluids in the body, the liquid, the amount of liquids in the body. So that actually, how clean the colon is going to determine how fluidy your bowel movements are. Like that's going to be the thing that regulates how much water you eliminate in your body, especially in your bowel. So there's a lot of things that can get stuck up there, and we want to keep it clean. And when you do an enema, your immune system is kind of like boosted up because all the toxins are removed, so everything gets to be working more efficiently within your body. So when you eliminate toxins in your body, your whole body gets to do its thing even like more acutely. Keeping the colon clean is definitely a great thing. The fluids that I like to put in my enemas are coffee. Coffee is the one that I like to do the best. I've tried lemon as well, like if I'm not feeling like a really harsh one, or like I really want to do like a deeper cleanse, because coffee is very acidic. The acidity of coffee is gonna cleanse, is gonna release the plaque that are along the colon, and that is also gonna cause a little bit of stimulation, so it will be absorbed within your bloodstream. So if you do not drink coffee and coffee just doesn't resonate very well in your system, which it doesn't with me, but because I'm ingesting, like it's going into my body in a different way, I am able to handle it, and that way it doesn't really affect me that much. But I do get a little jittery, so I know it does go into my system a little bit. But for those who are more sensitive when it comes to coffee, just even ingesting it or anything like that, test it out, see, or if you already know, you're like, that's not gonna work for me, don't do it. You know, do something else. Having some sort of minerals inside there, I think would be good, because it is gonna strip some good bacteria in there as well. And so always thinking like how to balance the good and the bad bacteria in the body is also gonna be radiant, and it's gonna show on your face. Fourth one is dandelion tea. So dandelion in general is going to be a liver cleanse. Dandelion tea is just gonna help cleanse the liver. And then the fifth one is dandelion root coffee. Dandelion root actually tastes exactly like a coffee. Literally it's like a coffee substitute, and it's something that was recommended to me by a functional nutritionist because I really wanted to get off of coffee, mostly for emotional reasons, because I just didn't like the fact that I was addicted to something, like, and that thought of that was agitating me. And she was like, oh well, you could do dandelion coffee, and it was delicious. And these two things, both the dandelion tea and the dandelion root coffee, these two are like two separate things that you could also try to like cleanse the liver and make sure that and these two are gentle. And so the other good thing about like just liver cleanses in general, something to know about that is that it's gonna boost your energy. And that is like, again, if you think about it, if you have like radiant glowing skin, you're gonna look at this person and you're gonna be like, this person has a lot of energy and this person looks vibrant, healthy. All of it has to do with the functions of the liver. If the liver is cleansed, you will have energy. If the liver is cleansed, your hormones will not be blocked up. If your liver is cleansed, things get to like just move smoothly in the body. Liver is also the other thing that fat. Think about like those fat little particles that if you get like those white heads, that's basically all like little fats. There are 5 things that I talked about today: the lemon juice, the green drink, the enema, and the dandelion tea and dandelion coffee. And these two, there is a brand of dandelion root that I was drinking for a really long time. This one has a little bit of beetroot sugar in it, which is, out of all the natural sugars, it's a bit high in the glycemic index. You do want to like be careful of that. Like I stopped drinking it because of the sugar. And that you do want to like watch out for that and see like what works for you. I'll link it in the comment section below and you guys can check it out. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.